a 1, a 2, and you know what to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Superintendent Dr. Maria Karstafen, at-large Seat 7 and Board Chair, Mr. Courtney English, Educational District 4 and Board Vice Chair, Ms. Nancy Meister, Educational District 1 Board Member, Ms. Leslie Grant, Educational District 2 Board Member, Mr. Byron Amos, Educational District 3 Board Member, Mr. Matt Westmoreland, Educational District 5 Board Member, Mr. Stephen Lee, Educational District 6 Board Member, Ms. Ishay Collins, At-Large Seat 8 Board Member, Ms. Cynthia Briscoe Brown, At-Large Seat 9 Board Member, Mr. Jason Estevez, Deputy Superintendent, Mr. David Jernigan, Chief Accountability and Information Officer, Mr. Bill Karich, Chief Human Resources Officer, Ms. Pamela Hall, Chief Operations Officer, Mr. Larry Hoskins, Deputy Chief Schools and Academic Officer, Dr. Olivine Roberts, Associate Superintendent, Dr. Dan Sims, Associate Superintendent, Dr. Gregory Middleton, Associate Superintendent, Dr. Danielle Battle, Associate Superintendent, Ms. Yolanda Brown, Associate Superintendent, Dr. Emily Massey, Associate Superintendent, Mr. Tommy Usher, Assistant Superintendent of Student Services, Ms. Tammy Workman, and Executive Director for Office of Innovation, Ms. Gail Burnett.
pledge to do my best for Therrell and work to achieve school goals. I am committed to striving to do better. I am continuously improving. I will look up, not down, look forward, not back. I will uphold the standard of excellence and become the finest individual that I can possibly be. I am a global citizen, positively impacting every life that I reach. I'm college-bound, college-ready, and committed to succeed in life. I am a Therrell Panther.
At this time, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the presentation of colors, and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem with your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished members of the audience, friends, and alumni. Welcome to the commencement exercises for the Daniel McLaughlin Therrell High School class of 2017. As principal of this wonderful school, I have witnessed the talent, spirit, and commitment to excellence demonstrated by these amazing young people. It is a special honor to recognize the academic achievement of these outstanding students, as this class of 2017 has the unique distinction of being the 57th graduating class of Daniel McLaughlin Therrell High School, thereby continuing the legacy of 57 years of excellence in education. Seniors, graduation from high school signifies the next step in the rest of your life. As you embark on this journey, always remember to pursue your goals with purpose and never fail to demonstrate the excellence that has been embedded in each of you. Abraham Lincoln once said, "You can have anything you want if you want it badly enough. You can be anything you want to be, do anything you set out to accomplish if you hold to that desire with singleness of purpose." I challenge you to never settle for mediocrity, but to recognize the creative spirit and live the life that you are destined to live. I challenge you to do more than what is required and to expect nothing but the best from yourself and others. I challenge you to embrace hard work and to make your mark on this world in all that you do. And I challenge you to give back and pave the way for others to follow. Marianne Williamson said, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light and not our darkness that most frightens us. And we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, talented, gorgeous, and fabulous? Well, class of 2017, who are you not to be?" For now, you are the author of your life. Pick up your pen and write a great story of happiness and success. And as you leave the halls of Daniel McLaughlin Therrell High School, go with the assurance that you have been armed with the knowledge and skills to meet any obstacle in life. Learning lasts a lifetime, and your journey has just begun. Good luck to each of you, and best wishes for a lifetime of greatness. Thank you. At this time, please allow me to introduce the members of the administrative and guidance teams of DM Therrell High School. Assistant principals, Mr. Octavius Harris, Dr. Clifton Nicholson, and Dr. Rodney Ray. School counselors, Mrs. Cassandra Bolding, Mrs. Tamala Johnson Galloway, and Mrs. Yolanda Jones. School registrar, Mrs. Pamela Freeman, graduation coach, Mrs. Shaquila Shai, and star teacher, Mrs. Kandia Gouda. Please join me in giving these individuals a round of applause. Will all faculty and staff of DM Therrell High School please stand? Let's give these professionals a well-deserved round of applause. Also with us this evening is a special group who was instrumental in the early educational development of our graduates. Will all of our feeder school principals please stand? Thank you. Today we are proud of the accomplishments of the alumni of this great school, and we are indeed proud of the numerous alumni that have returned to their alma mater. Will all alumni of DM Therrell High School please stand and join me in giving them a round of applause? Thank you. Seniors, as you know, you would not have made it this far without people who supported and cared for you over the years. As you go out into the world, think about the wisdom and the love that you have received from your parents. Will all parents please stand and join me in giving all parents a round of applause? Thank you. We are so pleased to have with us today our superintendent, Dr. Maria Carr-Starfin. Dr. Carr-Starfin came to Atlanta in July 2014 with nearly 20 years of education and experience in diverse major metropolitan public school districts, including Austin, Texas, St. Paul, Minnesota, and the District of Columbia. She brought with her a focus on an educational culture with great principals and teachers who emphasize the child in every child. Since becoming our superintendent, Dr. Carr-Starfin has been passionate about leading Atlanta Public Schools and living its mission every day. With a caring culture of trust and collaboration, all students will graduate ready for college and career. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Karr-Starfin.
A one, a two, and you know what to do. The Daniel M. Therrell High School Class of 2017. For this class of Panthers, they've accomplished so much in academics, athletics, arts, and citizenship. I have known them for 3 years, and this is a very special class for me. Not only do they demonstrate the excellence that is the longstanding legacy of Therrell High School, but they also have been the class that has been through the most for all the changes going on in their school. And they've done it with such grace and humility. You have made me very proud to be your superintendent today, and I am very sad to see you go. I'd love for all of you to celebrate with me as I celebrate them. So when I say Panther, you say pride. Panther. Panther. Do you think they're participating? I don't hear them. They're not. Okay, come on now. When I say Panther, you say pride. Panther. Panther. Yeah. I'd like to introduce to you the high-achieving students of this class. Valedictorian Aisha Redhead, salutatorian Janelle Tanner, and star student Cheyenne Ransom. Panther. Mahamadou Tankara. He returned to Africa after living in the United States for a brief time, but he was in Gambia, came back to the United States, entered Therrell in the 9th grade, not knowing any English. Today, he earned both the Hope and Achieve Atlanta scholarships. Panther! Oh, athletics. Your school board member, Ishay Collins, and I have played with this team every single year, and they have run us over into the ground because they are fierce. Would you please meet the following football players? Number 1, Chauncey. Number 3, Jaquavius. Number 4, Daryl. Number 6, Brandon. Number 8, Aurelius. Number 10, Jordan. Number 10, Savion. Number 15, Quantavius. Number 23, Corey. Number 27, Caleb. Number 51, Daniel. Number 54, Stephen. Would all other senior athletes also stand with the football players for your outstanding athletic performances? Panther! And no team is great without their cheering senior cheerleaders. Please welcome Shakorian, Jasmine, Shamil, Nakiria, and DeAndre. Panther! They are not only brilliant and buff, but they are very talented in the arts. I'd like to introduce to you Kyron Huckabee McCrory. A percussionist in the band, he earned the Coca-Cola Fine Arts Award for outstanding leadership and high achievement in music. Panther! Of course, the spirit of a school is in its marching Panthers. Please stand. And I'd like to give a special shout out to drum major Henry Harris. Panther. Now we have students who already contribute to their community. Please welcome Quantavius Little, serving 256 hours with the Fulton County Registration Division for the past 2 years. Genesis Banks spent 18 months giving up all of her summers, weekends, school holidays to be a classroom assistant for young children at the Music in the Park School. Please stand and be recognized. Panther. Our other Therrell students, Maureen Johnson, Angel Bird, Malaysia Harris, helped create Cafe 3099 3099, the school-based business for the high school. Panther. I'd also like to recognize one of the largest JROTC battalions in our district. Please stand. Would all students who have completed or exceeded their community service hours also stand? Panther! Well, you deserve a lot of credit for getting where you are today. As you can tell, this is, at least in my opinion, the best class I've seen as superintendent at Therrell, and I love y'all so much. You know, you shouldn't say that, but I do love this class. They have been so relentless in their pursuits, and they have been supported by many people out here and behind the scenes. I'd like to introduce you to some of the people who love you. You just don't know them very well. Our chair of the board, Courtney English, your very own school board member, E. Shay Collins, Jason Estevez, Stephen Lee, Cynthia Briscoe Brown, and Matt Westmoreland. Give them a big thank you for your service. And of course, there's really the big spirit, the big mama, the Panther of Therrell High School. Would you please say goodbye one more time to your beautiful, talented, and loving principal, Principal Powell. Stand up. Now, these are the people behind the scenes, but you can tell there are a lot of people who you're around every single day. They are your parents, they're your caregivers, they're your guardians, and they love you very, very much. For one last time, while you're sitting here looking out to them, could you please, please show them your appreciation? Panther! This class is so loving. They touch my heart. They know that they do. I've always appreciated the love and support of my parents and the love and support of our students. But today is a very particular day. I feel it more now than ever because my father recently passed away, and it wears on my heart today. Today's his birthday. It's the first one I've had without him, and he would have been 76, and I feel a little crushed. And there were a lot of graduations this week, and there were 4 today. I wasn't certain I was going to make it. But as this class knows, there is no way my father would ever be proud of me if I did not show up to support you. And I love you, and I thank you for getting me through so I could be here today to celebrate with you. But, you know, he was special to me, and I want you to take a moment to think about the people who are your anchors, the ones that you turn to when you need them most. And I know that you're young men and women going out into the world, but make no mistake, even as you get older, the challenges don't get any easier. And you really need to be able to still turn to the people who love you unconditionally and are willing to help you. Some of them are sitting to your right, look to your right, look to your left. But most of them are sitting right in front of you. My father taught me a couple of things. Things like, he had 4 girls, but they're not normal, right? Like how to change a tire, how to use tools, how to drive a stick shift, how to water ski, ride a motorcycle, fly a plane. My dad just taught a lot. But the thing he taught me the most about was about people. He told me that, you know, you need to really think about your legacy as a person, how to be a servant leader. It's part of the reason why I'm so proud to be your superintendent today. He loved our hometown of Selma. You love your school and you love Atlanta. And you start early and instilling in yourself what community really means with people and some of the people you don't know, but that you need to make a commitment and think about your legacy starting today. I'm gonna be straight with you. There are some special students that have done great things with me personally, and I just have to say thank you to the senior members of your media team. Devaye High, Elijah Gilbert, Zame Amanua. They have been so wonderfully perfect. And for all the things that we've had going on in Therrell in the last 3 years, they have managed to document for me all the things that make this school so special. And it's with that that I will take in my heart for the rest of my life as your superintendent. I love you. I love you. But when I was closing out the state of the district, y'all were helping in the background. There's one more senior, Alexia Brown, who literally dropped the mic in the whole event, showing everyone in not just Therrell, in the district and in the city of Atlanta, what transformation means. And I know I don't have my father anymore, and it's very hard to know where to go when you need help and support. But you as students absolutely have filled that for me as we close out graduations tonight. You are, thank you, a gift to the world, Therrell Panthers. I know you will make your mark on this world, and it will be a better place for it. You've made a mark on my heart, and I will never forget you. On behalf of Atlanta Public Schools, with great pride and much love, congratulations, class of 2017. I will miss you.
Somebody said that it couldn't be done, but he, with a chuckle, replied that maybe it couldn't, but he would be one who wouldn't say so till he tried. So he buckled right in with a trace of a grin on his face. If he worried, he hid it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that could not be done, and he did it. An excerpt taken from Edgar A. Guess's poem entitled, "It Couldn't Be Done." 4 years ago, on the eve of my 8th grade graduation, almost to this very day, I was told, "You'll never do that. At least no one has ever done it." But I started to sing as I tackled the thing that could not be done, and I did it. Good evening, members of the Atlanta Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Maria J. Carr-Starfin, senior cabinet members, Principal Shelley Powell, assistant principals, family, friends, and distinguished guests. My name is Asha Olamina Redhead, and I am the Daniel McLaughlin Therrell High School class of 2017 valedictorian. Today is not only our day, or simply a bittersweet yet highly coveted conclusion to the end of years of hard work. This commencement ceremony is rather a victory for our families and most importantly, a victory for our community and the society that we enter today as we transition from adolescence to adulthood. We will walk across the stage this evening as small gifts to a larger society wrapped in our freshly pressed graduation robes, caps, and tassels. Today, we have one. As Daniel McLaughlin Therrell High School's class of 2017, we joined the ranks of an extremely powerful alumni network and an even more extensive and impressive African American community. Needless to say, we have some pretty big shoes to fill. The American national deficit is not only one of the economic or financial genre, as it may widely seem, but is that of the strong black men and strong black women that stand before you here today ready to graduate. Thus, I encourage you, the class of 2017, to be agents of change in an era that is desperately seeking leaders and critical thinkers. I encourage you to be as analytical as possible, to remember that life is but a game to be played, and to do your best to win at it. I encourage you to continue to root for your home team and to stay woke. Ironically, I was recently asked by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution how I would rate the future of Atlanta and the future of our world on a scale, 1 being the worst and 5 being the best. My initial thought and my immediate response was 1, because I feel like we're all sort of subjected to depression every time we turn on the news. But I had to take a step back and remember that I was still alive, that my brothers and my sisters were all still alive, and that my friends and fellow graduates of the class of 2017, our future, were all still alive. Thus, I responded with a 4, because though our future is most definitely bright, realism never hurts. On a more serious note, I would like to offer a very special thank you to my wonderful parents, Ashley and Akwoko Redhead, for not only keeping me grounded, but for vowing to believe in me before I even recognized I was worth believing in. To both of you, words cannot express my gratitude, because I would not be standing here today as a valedictorian of the class, a student with the highest GPA, accepted to 2 Ivy League institutions, more than 5 HBCUs, and Georgia's premier state institutions. Without you, I would not be here attending the illustrious Morgan State University in the fall on a full ride, room, board, tuition, a stipend, over $35,000 in extra outside scholarships, and more than 50 college credit hours from Georgia State University. I would also like to thank my extended family, all of my wonderful siblings, and all of my wonderful grandparents. And finally, to my class, I leave you with this question. Can you stand the rain? 'Cause I need somebody who will stand by me through the good times, the bad times. You will always be right there for me. Sunny days, everybody loves them. Tell me, Therrell, can you stand the rain? Congratulations, class of 2017.
Harvard Book Award, Georgia Certificate of Merit, the Placard for Excellence in Mathematics, AP Macroeconomics Award, First STEM Certification, top 5% of my graduating class, highest SAT score of the class of 2017. Good evening. My name is Cheyenne Zantana Ransom, and I am the star student of the Daniel McLaughlin Therrell High School. Albert Einstein once said that imagination is greater than knowledge. This is true for all of us, as imagination allows us to think outside the box, be original, and creatively solve any problem. Class of 2017, keep an open mind as we face challenges in the future. Solve problems in an unexpected way. Be unique, as we are all diamonds in the rough, and with just enough pressure, we can become glittering gems. We will change the world. Explore, dream, discover. If you can imagine it, believe it. then you will achieve it. Class of 2017, life is full of events that are affected by previous events. And today, as millions of high school seniors across the country take part in commencement ceremonies, today we celebrate the same exultant occasion. We knew we could, and today we did. We are not only an intelligent group of young people, we are believers. We are doctors, lawyers, teachers, engineers, and journalists of tomorrow. And this is the beginning of our elevated future. We are the future of this country, and we will be leaders because we are believers. I would like to thank my mother, Miss Angela Guider, who imparted in me to dream, even in the darkest moment. I would also like to thank my father, Mr. Zanny Ransom, who guided me to believe in my goals, no matter the circumstances. Finally, I would like to thank my mentor, my friend, my sister, Miss Carla Stocker, who imparted in me to reach for the stars. Thank you, Mom, Dad, and Carla for believing in me. Thank you, Atlanta Public Schools, my principal, Miss Shelley Powell, my assistant principal, Dr. Clifton Nicholson, my counselor, Miss Tamlin Johnson Galloway, and my college advisors. Thank you, faculty, staff, friends, and community. I am happy to say that because I excelled in excellence and strive for success, I stand before you transformed and ready to meet my future head on. Thank you, class of 2017.
Rigorous academics, extracurricular activities, AP classes, dual enrollment, gifted courses, soccer games. There's an old saying, if not me, then who? If not now, then when? Good evening. It is me, now, today, and my name is Janelle Tanner, and I am the Daniel McLaughlin Therrell High School class of 2017. Salutatorian. Growing up in the city of Cleveland as a little girl was tough. Circumstances dictated success, dreams were shattered by fear, and if you did not become successful, you became a statistic. Moving to Atlanta was one of the greatest accomplishments for me and my family. Atlanta Public Schools embraced me, and from there on, I began to soar and gain the confidence that I needed to begin living out me. So as I stand before you today, ready to fly, ready to touch the sky, a conqueror of defeats, exceeding in excellence and striving for success, I know who I am and I believe in me. Thank you, Atlanta Public Schools, for helping me to understand that my circumstances will never dictate my success. You helped me to realize that not only am I capable of changing me, but I'm also one day capable of changing the world. Class of 2017, we are here. We made it, exceeding in excellence and striving for success. If not us, then who? If not today, then when? Even though this has been the greatest yet most challenging year of our matriculation, I feel as though we can be compared to eagles. For an eagle, whenever a storm arises, will place itself high above the storm. And when that storm hits, the eagle catches the wind in its wings and lifts itself above the storm. The eagle does not escape the storm. It merely uses the storm to lift itself higher. We've had many storms throughout this year alone, and when one of those storms hit, earlier this year with the passing of our beloved teacher, Miss Paulette Wells, we were devastated, but we knew she would want us to continue on our journey towards success and greatness. Not only did the winds of our Therrell High School family help us to lift back off, but they helped us to soar even higher. They reminded us that we are prepared to overcome any obstacle, that we could rise above any challenge, any disappointment, any struggle, and most certainly, any storm. I would like to thank my parents, Mrs. LaShawn Tanner and Mr. Johnny Tanner, For it is you who instilled in me the values to succeed in life. It is you who told me, you can do it, just believe in yourself and never give up. You inspired me to believe in myself. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I would like to also thank my extended family, my sisters, my principal, Ms. Shelley Powell, my assistant principal, Dr. Clifton Nicholson, my counselors, Mrs. Cassandra Bolding and Mrs. Tamerlyn Johnson-Galloway, my teachers, and my friends. Thanks again to each of you. The class of 2017 is now prepared to become global citizens, positively impacting every life that we reach. In the words of Harriet Tubman, every great dream begins with a dreamer. We all have within us the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world. We all have the potential to change the world. So as you observe us when we exit this facility today, know that our dreams, our goals, and our aspirations will all be attained because the class of 2017 is exceeding in excellence and striving for success because we believe. We know that within our hearts that because we believe, we hold the key to greater, better, unlimited sources of success. Speaking before you today would have been and still may be one of my greatest fears, but I now have the confidence in myself and I believe in me. So continue to work hard and embrace your challenges. You are capable of overcoming any obstacle and still succeed if you believe. And I believe in every last student standing on the stage right now. Remember that the only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Thank you.
Said you wouldn't make it so far, and ever since they said it, it's been hard. But never mind the nights you had to cry, 'cause you have never let it go inside. Your words real hard, and you know exactly what you want and need. So believe, and you can never give up. You can reach your goals. Just talk to your soul and say, I can, I will, I know my dreams are real. Oh yeah, that's why your goals are just a thing in your song, and you know that your moves will let them show. You keep creating pictures in your mind, so just believe they will come true in time. It will be fine. Leave all of your cares and stress behind. Just let it go. Let the music flow inside. Forget all your pain and just start to believe. I can, I believe, I will, I
Good evening. We are honored to acknowledge special program awards presented in the following categories. Seniors, please stand as your category is called. Career and Technical Education Pathway Completers. Students who rank in the top 10% of your class. Students who scored 1,500 or better on the SAT and/or 21 or better on the ACT. Student government officers, senior class officers, students attending a post-secondary school in the fall of 2017. Students who have taken advanced placement courses. Students entering the workforce. Members of the National Honor Society. Members of the National Beta Club. And students who will serve this great country in the armed forces. Audience, once again, please join me in saluting the scholastic achievement of these students by extending a round of applause.
Good evening. Principal Powell, Assistant Principal Nicholson, Superintendent Karstarfin, and Board Member Ms. Collins. At this time, please come forward to assist in presenting our seniors with these special awards. Students, as your names are called, please come down to receive your awards. The Principal's Leadership Award is given to a deserving senior who displays strong leadership qualities to his or her peers in the community as well as in the classroom. The Principal's Leadership Award recipient for Therrell High School is Olivia Young. The Best Attendance Award is given to a student that has maintained outstanding attendance over 4 academic years. The recipient for the Best Attendance for Therrell High School is Cyan Melton. The Atlanta Journal Cup is an award given by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution to the best all-around student and is voted on by the faculty and staff. The Atlanta Journal Cup recipient for Therrell High School is Cheyenne Ransom. The Faculty Cup represents the most outstanding senior voted on by the faculty and is runner-up to the Atlanta Journal Cup. The Faculty Cup recipient for Therrell High School is Janelle Tanner. Each year, the Atlanta Board of Education permits each traditional high school to designate a valedictorian and salutatorian for each graduating class. They are chosen at the end of the first semester of the senior year based on the numerical grading system used by Atlanta Public Schools as required by the State Board of Education. The STAR program is designed to recognize high school seniors who have the highest SAT score in the graduating class and meet all other program requirements. The valedictorian for Therrell High School is Asha Redhead. The salutatorian for Therrell High School is Janelle Tanner. Last but definitely not least, the star student for Therrell High School is Cheyenne Ransom. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give these remarkable seniors a thunderous round of applause for a job done exceedingly well. Thank you.
Parents, family, and friends, it gives me great pleasure to present the class of 2017 to our board representative, Ms. Ishay Collins, members of the Board of Education, and Superintendent, Dr. Maria Karstafen. I hereby certify that these candidates for graduation have completed all requirements of the state of Georgia and the Atlanta Board of Education and are now eligible to receive their diplomas. Mrs. Tamerlyn Johnson Galloway will announce the names of the candidates for diplomas for Daniel McLaughlin Therrell High School. At this time, will all board members, Dr. Maria Karstafen and Dr. Sims, please come forward to assist with diplomas.
Asha Redhead. Janelle Tanner. Cheyenne Ransom. Sydney Oquindo. Fatimata Berry. Ami Mbu. Amani Smith. Henry Harris III. Shanitris Weems. Cortland Martin. Olivia Young. Jordan Greer. Jasmine Asbury. Chandria Lockhart. Mariah Walker. Nikeria Greer. China Barnes. Angel Bird. Mariah Johnson. Akira Marshall. They told me. Rashay Hurst. Octavia McLean. Dreana Lindsay. Maya Johnson. Syer Snyder. Astu Torre. Kayla Joyner. Carlicia Hunter. Yasmin Batten. Markeisha Copeland. Armani Foss. Shaquila Dingle. Danae Clark. Brandy McDonald Johnson. Jasmine Parker. Aja Cooper. Kodisha Mitchell. Brianna Belt. Jamie McBride. Deasia Robinson. Jasmine Tanner. Shakorian Pruitt. Tiana Frazier. Jayana Frazier. Megan Smith. Jocelyn Walker. Aventrius Avery. Destiny Wilcoxon. Damore McDonald. Teresa Alston. Mary Baldwin. Mariama Berry. Rihanna Brown. Antoinika Miller. Lily Wilkins. Deja Juriel. Wantanshe Bristow. Shamil Pinkston. Kaya Dumas. Chastity Grimes. Cyan Melton. Jakethia Bird. Shermisha Hunter. Alexis Harris. Marquita Stalling. Tariel Stevenson. Latoya Payton. Joynae Sanders. Alexia Brown. Destiny Section. Malaysia Harris. Shantiriana Miller. Tierra Kimbrough. Rihanna Miles. Majesty Watson. Kayla Davis. Ariana Wells. Anala Turner. Tierra Coney. Genesis Banks. Lakeisha Noble. Keontae Dennis. Ariana Leaks. Aja Davis. Ajane Thomas. Aaron Golden. DeAndre Seymour. Brandon Spellman. Mamadou Diallo. Jaquavius Lee. Tyreek Hubbard. Kevontae Williams. Zame Amanua. Brianna Medley. Elber Gatika Noyola. Christopher Neal. Unchanis Buchanan. Demetrius Rainey. Elijah Turner. Cortez Nash. Terrell Bell. Michael Frazier. Deavion Hillman. Daniel Martin Jr. Stephen Barnes Jr. Elijah Gilbert. Cameron Houston Henderson. Muhammadu Tankara. Michael Ware. Devaye High. Corey Webb. Ryan Walters. DeMonte Bell. Lynn Ricks Jr. Trevion Thomas. Kingston Robinson. Christian Harris. Caleb Fitzhugh. Chauncey Payne. Jordan Vince. Cyrus Holly. Brandon Smith. Jordan Graham Stevenson. Kyron Huckabee McCrory. Christian Fair. Darrell Clark. Quantavis Little. Janaris Brown. Tajay Taylor. Andre Matthews. Xavier Robinson. Savion Callaway. Mayowa Omusu. Andrew Hickman. Corey Moore. Jaquavius Williams. Kentrell Jackson. Stone Jones. Aurelius Middlebrook. Daquan Mayo. Zarek Wright. Alexander Mitchell.
At this time, Janelle Tanner, Senior Class President, will come for the turning of the tassel.
Wait. Principal Powell? And to the class of 2017, your principal has verified that you have completed all the requirements set forth for graduation by the state of Georgia and the Atlanta Board of Education. By the power vested in me by the Atlanta Board of Education, I hereby certify you as graduates of the class of 2017. We love you.
Please stand and join us for the singing of the alma mater.